Hi all, I think it's been about a month since my first video about this, the electric eel wheel maker kit, so I thought I'd do a quick update. For those who don't know what this is, it is an e-spinner that you assemble yourself. So Maurice will send you a kit that's got this metal bit, all the stuff in here, the motor, basically everything you need apart from the body of the spinner, and then the rest you print yourself and assemble it yourself. So you can choose your colours, and if you want to customise it you can do that too. So this is version 2 point something. I think the first video I did you saw me print it in blue. There have been a few changes between that and this, and there's some more changes with this version here that I'm just about to print. This is version 3, so I figured I would answer a couple of questions people have asked, namely how long does it take? So there we go. Plate 1 will take just under 5 hours, and plate 2 3 hours 43, so 8.5 hours in total, and that is for the whole lot, but no bobbins because I've already got bobbins, and no orifice reducer because I don't like the big twist keepery one, so I've designed my own little one there. So let's go over a few of the changes that have happened between the first one and this one, and I can talk about the ones that are in the final one as well. The first thing, I mentioned the orifice reducer. The orifice reducer has a built-in twist keeper. It's got the little notches on the outside. I don't like that, and it's not always that useful. If you're not using the orifice reducer, you still might want a twist keeper. So version 3, it's got a little button here that you can use as a twist keeper, so the new version I'm printing will have that. The biggest change is here to the flyer. You look inside here, we've got some little ceramic rings, and again, if I can take this off, it's a bit hard one-handed. In these yarn guides, they've got ceramic rings in as well, so it's a lot smoother, and the yarn path is slightly different. The orifice here, instead of coming out vertically, it comes out to the side, so the path is a lot smoother from there to there through here. So this will be better for textured and lumpy yarns. What other changes have we got? Oh, there's a fully 3D printed threader, so I don't know if I'll be able to do this with one hand. Oh, there we go. So that will go through there, and then you'll be able to thread it through there in a single motion to easily and quickly get the wheel threaded up. There's a little triangle thing there to show you that this case slides off the top. None of us like that, so that's going away. There's a few hardware changes that will happen in the updated kit. So just the fit of these bearings is slightly different on the shaft, and there's space for extra O-ring. I haven't got the updated version, so I've got a little bit of PTFE tape in mine doing the job. Little quality of life things like these screws. If you watched me assemble it, especially the one in here, I had trouble getting the screws started, and they often fell out before I really got them going. So the screw holes are made a little bit larger and a little bit wider at the start, just so that it's easier to assemble. What else? Ah, yes, this little bit here on the back of this display. The current version has a sticker that you put on to hold those these wires that I didn't put on because I thought I'd be taking it apart quite a lot. The updated version has a little channel these fit into, so no stickers needed, no single-use parts, and the same with the stick-on rubber feet. We're looking into similar feet to the electric eel wheel 6.1 that pop in, and you can take them out. So if you decide, like me, you're going to print it once and then print it again in a different colour and then print a different one, you will be able to reuse all the parts, and you don't have to worry about getting new stickers and new sticky feet. We've added, it's completely invisible, but it'll go here, a wire to deal with any potential static. It wouldn't have impacted function in any way, but it's possible if you live in a very dry area, after loads and loads and loads of spinning, some static could have built up on the spindle and give you a shock when you touch it. So now that will come, there'll be a wire that goes down there that gets earthed to take away any possible build up. And I think that is all I can think of. Oh, like little tiny things like this. The fit of this here is been changed, but like none of that is stuff that you'd really notice if you weren't trying to assemble it. And the other changes have been software changes. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm printing the version 3, I'm going to take this apart, take my circuit board out, and I've got this little thingy. Plug this into my computer, plug these bits into the circuit board, and upload a file onto it that Maurice has provided. So I'll have a later version of the software, and that's just tweaks how a couple of things are displayed, and how the speed is shown. Basically, previously you had the option to set the speed in one of the modes to 150%, which didn't really make any sense. It was for in case you wanted to change a different change your motor to put a different motor in, or run it at a different voltage. It just gave it that extra headspace, but we all figured, well, no, that doesn't really make much sense. So there's a different mode that will still let you do those things, but it won't have confusing things of what the hell does 150% speed mean. What other questions have people asked? Oh yes, on this screen here, that's the plastic usage, so 270 grams ish. Obviously that'll depend on the sort of infill you choose, and number of walls and various other things, and as I said, that doesn't include the bobbin, but that gives you a sort of a ballpark amount of how much filament you can expect to use. So it's not massive amounts, and on my printer it prints fairly quickly. So yeah, I think that's... Oh, one more question. I'm not sure if this is that this has been officially announced yet, so this is a secret. This will be launched as a Kickstarter campaign like previous Dreaming Robots products, and it should be done before the end of the year, and it'll have a shorter lead time than other products between the Kickstarter and when stuff's available, because there's no moulds needed, no injection molded needed doing. It will just be all these parts, and then you do all that work yourself. So hopefully by this time next year there'll be loads of these things out in the wild. So I'm going to go get that printing, dismantle this, update my circuit board, and I may just send off this video, or I might update when I'm in the middle of doing all that stuff.